Bernie Splicky Court, Rice Memorial High School. We're in Burlington, Vermont. I got the CYO championships for you. 5th and 6th grade girls basketball championship boogie game number 1. You see Coach Eaton there with instructions to his troop.
CYO 56 grammar school finals between Christi and Christi School. Before we start, I just want to introduce the starters. First of all, for Monte Christi, Nina Montenegro. Sarah Zim. Kate Beatty. Megan Collins. Marissa Sylvester.
And that's the starters for Mater Christi.
Monica Melsenbach. Jenna Eaton. Brianna Trombley. Grace Gilliam. Bethany Manfredi. Coach Aaron Eaton.
Well, I tell you, that's not a good start for the PA dancer. He's got to learn to get the names down.
Before we start, I would like everybody to stand up, please. We are going to have our CYO basketball prayer, followed.
In 6th grade combined, we got Christi King of Rutland right there taking on Mater Christi. The glare on the floor is going to be a little tough to shoot around, but you have to bear with me on it. They at the Rice Memorial, you get the windows up above the bleachers, and with the sun coming through, it's one of those times you wish for a cloudy day, but we'll bear with it. 6-minute quarters, overtime if necessary. You can play a zone, you can play a man-to-man, you can press. As long as you're not up, if you are up by 15 points, I had explained to me, then you have to pick up at mid-court. You cannot press anymore. And that's about the only real difference from basketball rules. So we will move it out to the middle of the court. And Christi King in their very traditional, very familiar gold uniforms. Mater Christi in their dark blue. And we'll toss it up and get this first game underway. In the battle for the basketball, we picked up by Trombley, and Trombley looking down inside. We'll go to Eaton, and Eaton to the hole. We'll kick it up and get the basket. Christi King will jump out to that 2-0 lead. And they're going to extend the defense and play some press in the back court against Mater Christi. That's number 4, Jenna Eaton defensively, and then 5 for Christi King. The Schmelzenbach, Monica Schmelzenbach, as she came back and tipped the ball out of bounds. Now it's going to take me about a quarter to get the names down here for the Christi King squad. As you can see that the bleachers aren't pulled out on the far side, kind of gives you a tough field of depth as far as finding them out of bounds over there. But again, Eaton will play the full court defense, and she will take on the main guard out there, which is Collins. Collins, 34, going to run the point for Mater Christi, and that is a 5-second count. Nope. Yeah, it is a 5-second count defensively. Christi King with a good turn right there on the floor defensively will force the turnover, and with a 2-0 lead and 5:29 to go in the first quarter. They'll set the screen by Trombley. Eaton got the ball down inside, and they'll just recycle the offense top of the circles. That was number 5, Schmelzenbach, that had to touch. This is Trombley, number 13. She'll cross over and then go to the elbow to the baseline, wants to slide in. You can see 3 defenders around her. She's able to squeeze the pass off, and nope, they won't put the shot up. There's the ball fake, Schmelzenbach. No, front rimmed it. Long rebound is going to be pushed to the side and taken over by Christi King's number 15, Manfredi. That's Bethany Manfredi out there for Christi King. And I'll do the whole roster as the game unfolds. We'll get a timeout or something, and I'll read the complete roster for you for Christi King. And again, that was Schmelzenbach, Monica Schmelzenbach, able to reach around and knock the ball away. So Mater Christi will take the basketball out of bounds, just about a foot closer to mid-court than what they were before. And again, I apologize for the glare on the court, but not a lot I can do about it. But I will be open for anybody who wants to get me a filter for my lens. That'd be cool. You see Collins again keep that dribble alive, and now she wants to go down inside of the free throw line, and Schmelzenbach hadn't lost it. Almost got the steal, and we have a travel call. So a turnover on Mater Christi, and it'll be far side of the court. It'll be out of bounds to Christi King. PEGTV.com. That's where you want to go. You click video on demand. You can watch local sports all the time, anywhere, free, a charge on the internet. Again, you can see the Christi King squad able to get the ball down along the baseline. We'll go to Trombley. Nice little pass back, and Schmelzenbach with the ball. 34 had to touch also. That was Schillinger. And that shot, no good. And we're going to have a jump ball called. As they all get after it pretty good there. And it's going to be Grace Schillinger with the tie-up. And they're going to slide over to the left side. And again, Christi King's gone full court press. The ball game so far, we're only about 2 minutes into the contest. And you can see the good press in the back court again. Eaton getting where they're trying to cut off that pass up the floor, and Christi might have traveled. Yeah, the defense being played there by Billy Schillinger. As there's a couple Schillingers on the roster, that just caught my attention, and I will try to keep them identified as the correct one. It'll take me a while. Eaton will go to the floor, and we got a defensive kick call, and it'll be Christi King basketball. They're going to have it on a baseline out of bounds. That's underneath their own basket. They've got the 2-0 lead. And it's mostly been defense early on here in this contest. Trombley catches fires and trying to use the window to bank it in. No good. Trombley will pop the ball free, get to the loose basketball, and Schillinger will swing the ball all the way across the paint, and that will go off the window. No good. That was Schmelzenbach taking the shot. See Eaton staying with Collins, and Collins trying to spin to her left, and she'll get into the front court now. There's the grab, and there's the baseline, and no. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, foul on the shot. Number 14, Beatty, Kate Beatty will go to the line and shoot a couple for Christi. So a good job of following up the miss and being aggressive, taking it to the hole. And that will bring a substitution. That's the first foul of the ball game, by the way, too. Came with 3:23 to go in the first quarter. And we have a couple subs down there. Maria Wood, number 5 for Christi. They're in the dark blue uniforms. And that shot just a little bit off the mark. And for Christi King, number 24, Bryn McClellan coming in. So McClellan, and for the first time today, she's checked into the basketball game. And on late sub, we're going to number 10, Maggie Miller. And dark blue for Christi coming in. And okay, and they're all set now for the second shot. For Beatty, number 14. Good patience, takes her time. Coils, and no. That rebound will be Schillinger. Yeah, she will get to it, and the pass was tipped, but Eaton able to step up and make the grab right in front of the sideline area, actually right from her bench. She'll find Trombley, up and got it. Boy, they got the ball down on the baseline quick there, and they'll convert that into points. Makes it 4-0. Christi King, 5th and 6th grade squad with the lead. And again, Trombley trying to stay ahead defensively. Did a good job, and I don't think it was touched defensively. No, it'll go out of bounds off from number 43, Marissa Sylvester. So Sylvester lost the handle on it, and the defense had a lot to do with it. And we will have Schmelzenbach, Monica Schmelzenbach, check back in for Christi King, and she's going to replace Lily Schillinger. Okay, so we are set and Eaton. We'll turn around, and Christi going to pick up beyond on the offensive side of midcourt. Schillinger looked inside and now able to get the ball back up to Schmelzenbach, and she just lost it on the move, trying to make the over-the-top move, and Collins throws it into the middle of the paint. Good defense played by Christi King. They'll come up with the steal. Going to take it all the way in. It looks like, nope, they'll kick it back. Trombley on the trail. It'll be a tad bit short. Schmelzenbach up and got it. Good job by Monica Schmelzenbach. And that will make it a 6-0 lead for Christi King, as they've gotten off to a great start here. And I believe we have a travel called. Yeah, as it will be a travel on Schillinger. And we'll have our first timeout taken, and I'll keep it on the Christi King side. And it's a 30-second timeout. Coach Eaton's got to keep his team on the floor. Now, this is a long roster. I'll try to get it all in as quickly as I can, but double zeros, Lily Schillinger. Elizabeth Anderson is number 1. Jenna Eaton, 4. Monica Schmelzenbach, 5. Brianna Trombley wearing 13. Nicole Brusso is 14. Bethany Manfredi is number 15. Olivia Curbett is number 20. 21 is Gabby Giancola. Izzy Harvey, 22. Bryn McClellan, 24. Sam O'Neill, 25. Teresa Tedesco is 31. Grace Schillinger is 34. Courtney Creed, 42. And Olivia Tarabashi wears number 43. Now, I might be able to get that in one more time before the basketball game is over.
It'll be okay.
Can you drive for 6 months?
6 months, no driving. See my chauffeur?
That's that timeout taken by, I believe, Matt or Christi, and they're down 6-0 with 2:15 to go. First quarter action, and like I said, the only rule that I could really see was different from what we're used to is if you are up by 15 points, you can't go to a full court press. And so we are set now, and they are looking to get the ball in bounds, and they did. Now they go to the floor, and the ball will be wrestled free. Collins stepped out of bounds. Yeah, she kind of lost her spot on the floor, and Collins will turn the ball over, and it'll be Christi King, well, right in the corner of the Bernie Saplicki Gymnasium, or it says Bernie Saplicki Court. So that shot by Schillinger is going to be front rim. The long rebound will be taken down by number 24, McClellan. Trombley turns, fires, and no, had a good move. Got it up in the air. And it should stay down this end. No, it will not. It'll go over to Matt or Christi. It'll be number 43, Sylvester, take the ball in bounds. And for Christi King, Courtney Creed coming in, number 42 in gold. And that ball will be stolen away by Schmelzenbach as she was able to get there and read the pass, and she did a good job of not traveling. And Trombley swings the ball around. Eaton down inside. I don't know, the pass might have been tipped, but it took a funny pass. Got down inside the paint. You can see the defense being played, and there'll be a tie-up. Schillinger able to get in there, number 34. And tie up the basketball, and the arrow is going to favor Christi King. They'll take the ball out of bounds. That's Eaton right there, number 4. It's Jenna Eaton. And Creed went up with the shot and got hacked on the arm, and 2 shots coming off for Courtney Creed. And she'll step to the line, and this will be her first free throws of the morning here. And she'll just take her time, eye the basket, and just miss it by a little bit. She was trying to bank it in off the backboard, and she'll get a second chance here. We got some subs coming. Christi King has Olivia Curbett. I hope I'm saying that name right, Curbett. I don't know if it's Curbett or Curbett. And that's my fault for not getting checked on earlier before the ball game, but I'll go with Curbett for right now. As Creed will put the shot up, and look at the offensive rebound by Schillinger trying to push the pass back. Had it picked off by Formel, and now Collins with the basketball. And they do get into the front court. I tell you, it's been a very good defensive effort by Christi King here in this early going of the ball game, with a minute 21 to go in the first quarter of play. And Trombley, long distance up ahead to Schmelzenbach. Going to hit the trailer on it, and the ball is going to be Sylvester tying up Schillinger. Good play both ways that time by both teams. Good crowd on hand here. Now, I came last year and covered the game, and I got a little more feel for how it runs here. So I'm hopefully going to, other than the glare in the court, which I can't help, unless somebody wants to give me a filter from a camera. I don't know if they make them anymore for these old cameras. Or if they close the blinds, that'd help out too. But can't have everything. And Matt or Christi looking for their first score of the ball game. Goes baseline. Shot was blocked by Schillinger, and she got the ball. And Schmelzenbach coming out of the pack with it's going to get it on the dribble under control. And she wants to kick the ball over, and that's Curbett, and she's going to bring it back to Creed. No. Good look at from the free throw line. It's a good decision to take the shot, but and all of a sudden it's going to be just 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's moved right along. I only remember the one timeout being taken. Other than that, the teams have just been fluid. The coaches let them play, and it's been good action. 5th and 6th grade CYO championship. And Curbett would just give the ball back to Creed, and there's Schillinger. And I think he called double dribble travel. He did a combination call there. And we have Eaton, number 4, coming back in the ball game for Christ the King. The ball being taken out of bounds by Sylvester. And she will get the ball lobbed in, and Matta Christi over the timeline will break free, and we are going to have the travel call. You know what caused that? Eaton did. Number 4 Eaton came out of nowhere, about 150 miles an hour, and got in front of the ball. Offensive player with the ball and forced that turnover. And again, they're waiting for the screen set. That opens up. Eaton should go around Sylvester, and too hard off the glass. Great move, though. Excellent move, and we will have a jump ball call. I believe they're going to go side out on the near side. That's where the official's walking. No, he's going to. I didn't understand why he's going side out, but he came over to the scores table, check on something in particular, and could have been the arrow, but it's going to be Matta Christi with the basketball. Well, they've got 11 seconds to work with. That's plenty of time, really, to get the ball into the front court and try to get a shot off. Clock down to 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Creed with the steal. Trombley calls for it. Will she have enough time? Up and got it at the buzzer. Trombley will hit it at the buzzer and give Christ the King of Rutland the 8-0 lead at the 1 quarter of play on Munger Vision. 6 minutes on the clock, and also a new number out there. It's Giancola, number 21, Gabby Giancola in the basketball game. And she'll be handed the duties of bringing the ball in bounds, and she will. She'll get it into Eaton. There's the screen set by Creed, and Eaton will give the ball back to Creed up top, and it's going to be stolen away. That's Collins going up, and Creed just reached it and took the ball. I mean, just literally took the basketball away. And now Sylvester will be tied up by Eaton as the action here in the second quarter starting to get cranked up a little bit. And that'll bring Schmelzenbach off the bench to the scores table for Christ the King. She's wearing number 5, along with Schillinger, number 00 coming in now. As Creed and Grace Schillinger will go out. Remember, there's a couple of Schillingers on the list, and 5:44 to go in a half. 8-0 Christ the King. And on the drive, the ball tipped away. It was Schmelzenbach that got the tip, and Schmelzenbach's got the ball now. Looking down inside, nice grab by Eaton, and fading away, just came up a little bit short. Eaton to the floor, can't control it, goes after it, and Matta Christi got a handle on the ball now. They'll break into the front court, go back between circles, and we'll have Collins set up the offense. And that's Eaton's played really, really good defense here over there on Collins, and the steal by Giancola, and then the ball might have been travel. Yeah, got the ball back, and on the travel call, that was number 14, Beatty, Kate Beatty. And Izzy Harvey, number 22 in the basketball game now for Christ the King. As again, they've got a pretty deep roster here, and they're moving through it very well here, getting everybody a lot of playing time. Trombley, Schmelzenbach. Travel, yeah. She had the move mapped out in her head, and she just shuffled the feet a tad bit before she put the ball down on the dribble. And so it'll go side out, and Sylvester will look to bring the ball into play for Matta Christi. And the official giving her a quiz there, and she must have passed it because he gave her a good job. So again, Collins will not have pressure this time. She's had to face quite a bit of the pressure in the back court. It's 8-0, and Christ the King, 5th and 6th grade combined team, doing a good job here in the first half. Oh, nice move to get open, and then just lost it on the dribble. Well, I'll tell you what, number 14, Beatty, she did a great move on the crossover. Got the defender faked out, but then on her way to the hole, just forgot to bring the basketball with her. As Lily Schillinger had the touch, and now Eaton goes all the way into the wing, and Schmelzenbach, Giancola, a little bit off the mark. Actually, that was Harvey. Apologize about that. Harvey took the shot, and it was a good idea to take the shot. She's got to warm up a little bit. And we see Collins able to muscle that ball in, and then the move is going to be knocked away. I believe it was Eaton, and then Schmelzenbach and Trombley got it. And they're going to cut it. Trombley having a huge first half here. And Brianna Trombley course, her sister played for Christi King and went on to play at MSJ for 4 years. And it's going to be the and one. As the basket was good, making it 10-0 with 4:09 to go in the second quarter. And now the free throw will be just a little bit long. Hit off the back of the rim, and Amanda Christi having a little problem right now adjusting to this attacking, swarming defense being played by Christi King. And yeah, got an illegal screen set, moving screen set. And for Christi King, number 15 coming in the game now will be Bethany Manfredi. Remember, she started the ball game and got a little breather, and she's back out there for the Crusaders. That's the Lady Crusaders with the lead, 10-0. I'd like to congratulate the Proctor 5th and 6th grade boys basketball team on winning the Glossic Championship, the Glossic Tournament 2010. And a lot of local sports coverage right here on Munger Vision. And that will be called travel this time. It's 34 Schillinger, Grace Schillinger. Caught the ball and just shuffled to feet a tad. We're going to have a full timeout taken. And a 10-0 score with 3:43 to go in the half. Christi King with the lead. Boy, the second timeout taken in this whole first half. Like I said, the coaches have kind of let the game just take its own form here and move right along. Eaton on Collins, and so far to this point, Collins has had a lot of problem handling Eaton's quickness. And look at the defensive help by Schmelzenbach. Almost came out of the pack there with the basketball. And Collins will be intercepted this time by Schillinger, and Schillinger going to bring the ball into the front court herself as she will collect it and bring it back, and Schmelzenbach to Eaton. Going to run in that motion offense, and a nice job. Ball fake, penetration, and everything but the finish. Harvey turned around, looked at the basket, pulled the shot back down. Eaton met right at the free throw line. Defensively took the bump, kept it balanced. They'll swing it down inside to Harvey, and they're going to rip the ball out of there. And got called for the travel, but she certainly didn't let him tie her up. That was for sure. Izzy Harvey with the aggressive play down in the paint. As Collins coming on the ball game right now for Amanda Christi, and just curious if they're going to move to the point position now that she's out. She's handled the ball probably 80% of the time here in the first half for Amanda Christi. 10-0 Christi King, 5th and 6th grade girls team with the lead. And Eaton again almost came up with the steal as Beatty got the ball down low, and Schmelzenbach with the big defensive play, knocked the basketball away. Beatty will pick it up, and her layup just a tad bit off the mark, and jump ball called for the Christi King basketball. And that is the official indication now, jump ball. And you can see that Eaton walking it up, waits for Schmelzenbach to come out and meet the pass just above the free throw line. Is McClellan. 24 had the touch there offensively. And boy, that's tough play going down inside. Shot up and short. Front rim, ball on the floor. Christi King to the rebound. Going to go up and got it. Eaton got the rebound and then put it up and in for a 12-0 lead for Christi King. Yeah, so you can put Schillinger on the inbounds pass. Able to use that height to try and make it tougher for him to pass against, and jump ball is done. I like that aggressive play by Lily Schillinger. She got in there and ripped the ball out of there, and she was heading to the basket before they told her, no, jump ball. Oh, again, I missed Nicole Brusso. Number 14 had come in for Christi King, and now she is going to sit to the bench. And Elizabeth Anderson, number 1, has checked in for Christi King. Now, I'll do my best to keep up with all these changes, but Coach Eaton shuffling them in and out so quick. To Schillinger, one more pass to Eaton, went up, got the ball stripped away, and it was last touched by Amanda Christi. It'll be Christi King basketball on the baseline underneath their own basket, and they're going to allow Brusso to come back in. Brusso is going to come in, number 14, and she's going to replace Eaton. So Eaton will sit down with a minute 48 to go in the half, and Brusso finds her wide open, and they're going to let him play through that time. Shot was taken by number 24 of Christi King, that's McClellan. Oh yeah, she killed that dribble a little early, and Sylvester in trouble now, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Matt Christi, and they want to save the possession with a minute and a half to go, and looking for the first points here of the ball game. Christi King up 12-0 over Matt Christi, 5th and 6th grade championship for the CYO. Yeah, so it'll be Christi King taking the ball on the bounce, and it's going to be Elizabeth Anderson. Has to back up a tad bit, and that she's good to go. That's Sylvester on the inbounds pass, number 43 in blue for Matt Christi. And that was tipped and picked off, and off to the races. Oh, that's a hot potato to handle. Last touch by Beatty, as she just kind of lost the handle going up and just couldn't recover it in time to get the shot off. And they'll kick the ball on that side to Schmelzenbach to Anderson. She looked left and will pass the ball left as Trombley pass is going to be off from Brusso out of bounds, and that'll be Matt Christi with 1:13 to go in half with a chance to. All he needs a little run to get back in the ball game. They're down by 12 right now. And Collins back in the ball game. She's number 34, bringing the ball up against McClellan, and then we have a foul called. And Schmelzenbach called for the foul. And still waiting a bonus shot. There hasn't been a lot of fouls called. That's only 2 team fouls apiece here in this first half of play, and that's really excellent tribute to the coaches having their teams prepared, and to the players for just getting after it and getting that glare. I just can't do anything with it. And Christi King coming around, and there's the steal by Schmelzenbach. Can't get the finish. Tell ya, that steal reminded me of Katie Lincoln, who's part of that West Rutland championship team at the high school at West Rutland. And congratulations to West Rutland for winning the state championship. Was there 2 weeks ago at the Very Odd, bringing you that game. Brought to the Glazic tournament in its entirety all this past week. And here today, bringing the CYO championships. Since last Sunday, which was the 7th of March, until today, which is the 13th of March, I would have brought in 24 ball games to PEGTV. 20 at the Glazic and 4 today. Not too bad an effort. And we've got a foul called. That's going to be the 3rd team foul on Matt Christi. There, you can see the call. That's where they'll go baseline. Anderson taking the ball out of bounds. She'll call the play out, and they're going to run the back formation. I'll fatten the shot out a little bit so you can watch the play unfold. Looking for Trombley, getting it to Trombley, and there's the start. And the pass down inside was tipped away, and it's Sylvester that got the steal, and Beatty with the basketball now. Still 23 seconds to go in the first half. Beatty weaving her way in. Up and no. I'll tell you, a good shot, just didn't make it. And out of the pack, full throttle. With Schmelzenbach, got it. That was McClellan, Bryn McClellan will make it 14-0 in time about to expire here in the first half of play in the CYO championships. And what a half by Christi King, as they'll have a 14-0 lead over Matt Christi at the half on Munger Vision. You can see what I can see. Christi King going to have the basketball opening possession here in the second half. They're up 14-0. And boy, they did it with a lot of balanced scoring and good defense. And boy, good look right there by Schillinger. And she'll get her own rebound off the missed shot. The putback no good. And that ball will be on the floor rolling toward the sideline. And who did it go off from? That's what I need the official to tell me. It'll be Matt Christi basketball. And Sylvester going to take the ball out of bounds, and she'll be just about in front of the scorer's table. And the lighting just brutal here at the Rice Memorial High School. See that shine on the floor? I just can't do anything with that. I got the iris popped open, and the shutter speed sped way up also by just. That's push going to be called. Should be on Sem. And they're going to explain to our referee. Doing a very good job here. He's explaining the foul. That's a nice job by the official right there. And so we will have the ball taken out of bounds. As Manfredi will get the ball into Eaton. Then Manfredi going down along the elbow. They're going to swing the pass back in her direction, and it's going to be picked off, knocked away from behind, and Beatty in trouble now, lost the dribble, gets the ball to Sylvester, and she will find Collins, and Collins will be picked up by Trombley. Trombley played an outstanding ball game. See that movement she's got defensively, moving her feet, goes after the steal, and the pass down to Sylvester, shot up, and that might have been partially tipped by Christi King. They'll kick the ball back out, and Christi will reset the offense. Nope. As Schmelzenbach lines it up and got it on the steal. Monica Schmelzenbach will get the finish. She did the whole deal, the steal and the basket, makes it 16-0. Now, from what I was explained to me, now Christi King is up by 15 points or more. They won't be able to pressure all the way down the floor. Trombley with the block and then kept control of the basketball. There's a pass up ahead. Schmelzenbach will get called for stop shot. They had to break open. They had Manfredi down the floor, and they were just so anxious to get the ball down there that they traveled. Manfredi going to catch her breath as she comes out of the game right now, and Creed, number 42, comes back in for Christi King. And Collins made herself available for the pass, came back, and will be picked up now by Eaton, and Eaton's been a good defender today out there. And look at that, right there's what I'm talking about. It's Eaton. Look at that. She made the steal, got tripped, got it back up, got the basketball, gives it off, and Schillinger traveled. Yeah, that's okay. That's good hustle play. And they're going to take it side out. It'll be Sylvester, number 43. Put a lot of minutes in so far for Christi. They're looking for their first score of the basketball game. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Christi King up 16-0. This is the championship game for the 5th and 6th grade CYO. And I'm not sure, I believe, and I don't want to be quoted as this, but I think the winner today would play in the championships for New England in Connecticut. And I'm not sure on the location, but you win today, you go to the big tournament. So. And Sylvester on the baseline calls for the break. That's Creed on the ball defensively, defending the inbounds pass. And it's going to be stolen away by Schillinger, and she just ran out of court. Good hustle by Schillinger. That's number 34, Grace Schillinger. You have a Lily Schillinger also on the roster. Sylvester able to get the ball in, goes through the hands of Collins, and here comes Eaton. Eaton, dribble came up on her, and she's able to push the ball back to Schillinger. I'm not sure if that was the game plan, but to get the ball up into the front court. There's the bump, and you can see Eaton keeping the dribble alive. Schillinger, the Creed, and foul. I believe Sylvester, 43, will get the foul. Okay, that was just great ball movement. They reversed the basketball, got the pass moving right along, and that will send Creed to the line. I believe she went to the line in the first half. Here she is for the first time in the second half, trying to add to that 16-0 lead. And just a little flat on the shot. And she will have to wait a second. As for Christi, number 42, Katie Darrow coming in the ballgame now. And Darrow is going to replace Samantha McDowell. Again, both teams with deep benches and rotating through everybody, getting a lot of playing time. And that shot put back up by Trombley. Nope. Trombley again to the basketball, and a jump ball call. And the arrow is going to stay down this end of the floor with Christi King. Actually, it will not. You know what they did? They switched the arrow. They were so quick down there. They switched the arrow on me at the scores table before I could look down. So, my mistake. Collins having harassment there by Eaton as Collins trying to keep the dribble alive. They had 1 5 count already defensively. Christi King did. The open look, the spinorama move, and she'll bring the ball back to the elbow. The Beatty up and no. Tell ya, she had a good open look at that shot. Here comes Eaton. Front court to the elbow to the baseline to Trombley. Becomes a pass and an assist as the basket will go to Schmelzenbach. And that will make it an 18-point lead for Christi King as they're looking pretty solid here. There's the screen set. And Collins didn't take the shot. Her pass tipped off, and here comes Trombley pulling away. Will she dunk it? No, she'll go up and try the layup. And I lost the ball. There it is. As Collins trying to fix her ponytail going down the floor. And we've got a timeout taken by Matt Christi as Christi King's going to have some more subs. You can see them getting set. There's going to be Lily Schillinger. It is 0-0. Number 21 is Gabby Giancola. They'll be coming in after this timeout. There's 2:24 to go in the third quarter. 18-0 Christi King with the lead on Munger Vision. And realistically, no lead is insurmountable. But Matt Christi got to get a basket or two here in this third quarter to make the fourth quarter seem doable. Beatty, after that timeout, waits for the screen to be set, and then the switch up. So that's a good defense. That was Schillinger 0-0. Switched off. Then after she did her job there on the switch off, she went back into position defensively as Eaton able to take the bump and keep her balance, and now go out of bounds. I have it as Christi King ball, and that's what they have it as. As they do a little house cleaning in front of the scorer's table, and that's what the light there is, not only from the center court windows, but from the scorer's table is illuminated. And they're able to really have no problem getting the ball in bounds all day. Eaton's done a great job at quarterbacking this club, and Trombley's been a finisher, and there she is again. 20-0 Christi King, and it's looking more and more like they're going to play at the next level in this CYO championship. They'll win the Vermont championship in just about 7.5 minutes. Trombley on the break calls for the ball, puts it up, and tell you what great form she had with her step. She just missed a shot. Trombley short, and last touch by Creed will go out of bounds. And all right, I got it wrong again. I was not touched by Creed. It was touched defensively by, I believe, number 5, Leah Wood, and it'll be Christi King ball. And I missed the substitutions. Oh, Corbett, number 20, into the ball game. That was 1, and Creed tied up and then hit the deck. So Corbett in there, number 20 for Christi King, and I believe 22 Izzy Harvey. She's in there. Giancola will kick the ball off, and nowhere to get the shot off. Smart play by Eaton not to force the shot up that wasn't there. Now, she's been a real good decision maker on the court, running the point. And plus, she's got some good athletic speed out there, too.
Go, move, guys!
Corbett will bring the ball back, and you can see the defender following her around, and she'll just take it from one side of the baseline around the whole arc. Open! Got it! That's McClellan with the bucket, number 24. Yeah, what happened was a lane that stepped over the inline violation. Christi King's going to wait here. They're going to bring in number 22, Izzy Harvey, and she will replace Eaton. So Harvey back in the basketball game for Christi King. Yeah, and they're going to set the box formation up on this inbounds play. And that will come back, and here comes the break the other way. It's number 34, Collins, looking for Beatty, up and no. And you know, you might start thinking about the 22-0 score with 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and you might say, I've never seen a game where a team hasn't scored the basket in 3 quarters. I did a whole game once at the JV level many years ago when Chris Wood was coaching the Pulteney JV girls team, and they got shut out by MSA. It's the only time I've ever seen a team shut out. And the steal, yeah. And then the toss down inside. Giancola got the ball to Corbett, and jump ball. And it's going to be Creed coming on the ball game for Christi King. It's Brusso, number 14. Nicole Brusso has taken her spot on the floor. And all this happening with just 23.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. There's the spin, and they'll work defensively with Harvey, the number 22, is shot up, and they got it. That was Collins able to work her way in the back, and then Collins came up and made the play defensively, and Matt Christi's going to take the basketball over with 3.5 seconds to go. Plenty of time as they are down inside the offensive zone to get the ball in bounds, get a decent shot off. Looking, finding, and getting the basket. And that's going to be the third quarter coming to an end. The bucket was made by Beatty, and that puts a lot of pressure off from there, but gives momentum to Mater Christi heading into the fourth quarter. Is down 22-4 now to Christi King in the 5th and 6th grade championship on Munger division. Giancola, number 21, she will get this fourth quarter underway. And she's going to look for Corbett, and it's going to be stolen away by Collins, and then she took the extra step, and she knows it. You could tell she knew it immediately. Again, Giancola asks just to slide over a few feet, and she will watch the play break open in front of her and toss it in, and that's a nice grab out there by Harvey. Harvey 22 with the ball coming back. Herbert will ball fake and looks to go baseline, puts a shot up, and just did miss it. And it will be chased down by number 24, that's McClellan, number 24. Brusso's 14. There's the screen, they're going to be called for it. Yeah, Herbert came up, got moving, and never set her feet. And a blocking foul called. So Mater Christi right now on a 4-0 run. A long way to go to catch up that 22-0 run that Christi King had. And you can see that Beatty trying to walk in against Harvey. And Harvey almost got the steal, and to the bucket, Collins got it. They're on a 6-0 run. And I missed the violation. But Mater Christi is going to take the ball over. Number 44, Sirota coming in the ball game. Alexis Sirota for Mater Christi in the blue uniforms. And they've got the score down on 22-6. Christi King. And they'll get the ball to Beatty, turns, fires. No, weak side rebound, last touch by Mater Christi. No, they're going to say out from Christi King. Ooh, that was a close call. So Mater Christi trying to make some noise here in the fourth quarter and make an improbable comeback. They were down 22-0 late in the third quarter. And that will be last touched by number 22, Izzy Harvey. Anderson in the ballgame, number 1 for Christi King. She's going to replace Corbett. And Anderson stole the ball and got tied up. Boy, I'll give back possession to Mater Christi. They're going to have Montagna take the ball out of bounds, number 2, and Tenga. Tipped around, and finally Brusso will control it. It was Giancola that actually knocked the ball free. Now Giancola with a good grab. And she's going to throw over the top of the defense into the front court. Anderson came back and had it taken away by Beatty, and Beatty will find the open spot on the far side and put the shot up short. Rebound, Sylvester had a chance. Yeah, she is going to put it up now, and that will be no good. Jump ball called. That's McClellan in there doing battle, and it'll be Christi King basketball, and it will be McClellan who will take the ball out of bounds. McClellan asking for the break, and you can see the quick dribble by Harvey, and she'll give the ball back to McClellan. Then McClellan able to stop starting, accelerate in the front court, had the ball stripped from behind and kept alive, and here comes Mater Christi. Beatty out of the pack, foul. Harvey will pick up the foul, and I believe 2 shots going to be awarded, and Beatty should go to the line. That'll stop the clock with 4.5 minutes to go in the basketball game. 22-6, Christi King with the lead.
Thank you.
Here's Beatty on the front end of 2 shots, taking her time. I'll sight the basket, and a little bit off. So she'll realign herself here, get set, put it up, and just missed it, front rimmed it. Giancola whips the pass off on his side, and it's picked up by Brusso, and I'll believe what? She muscled herself into the front court. Beatty with the steal. And Matta Christi getting her chances here in this fourth quarter of play. And stolen away by Giancola. That ball batted around, up in the air went McClellan, and she's got the dribble again. She's trying to get it to her teammate, who was down the floor. That was Harvey that was down the floor, and he just couldn't get her to the basketball. They tried, believe me. That's up, and no. Sylvester will get the ball back, and I believe we have a foul call as Beatty will go to the floor, and Harvey should be called for the foul. And they will take a look at Beatty, and the official's doing a good job, and she says she's okay. Yep. They are going to substitute for her. They'll go number 5, Maria Wood, in the ball game. She's got to check into the scores table, and that is going to be the, well, only the second team foul according to the board. Not third team fouls, they change it now. And it wasn't any act of shooting, so the ball will go out of bounds. Montaigne will get set as they're going to wait up for a quick substitution for Christi King as Bethany Manfredi back in the basketball game now for the Crusaders. Manfredi, number 15 in gold out there. And Collins got that baseline, got double team, puts the shot up anyways, almost made it, but put back, and they got a foul. I believe there'll be some shots out of this one. Yeah, on the iron, and 2 shots will come up for Soretta. So she'll get her first opportunity from the free throw line today, and it came with just a little over 3.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And she'll get another one here. She'll get another chance to refocus as Schillinger, 34, and Schmelzenbach, number 5, will check in for Christi King. They had a good long break, got the battery recharged. And Soretta on her second shot will coil, come up, and didn't hit the rim. And they'll have Christi King take the ball out of bounds on the baseline, and that's going to be Manfredi with it. Calls for the break and has Schmelzenbach come back and get the pass. And good defensive play by Collins, and then good defensive play by Schmelzenbach. She'll go down the floor to Brusso. She's going to give it up one more time to Manfredi. Tough angle, take the shot at the pass back, and just a little bit off the mark. Last touch by Brusso, Christi King, and out of bounds. And with just 3.5 to go, Christi King just 3.5 minutes away from winning the 5th and 6th grade State of Vermont CYO championship. They're up by 16 right now. And again, Collins got down to no man's land in that defense. Oh, she'll bang it in there. Montagna with the bucket. That's an 8-0 run now for Matta Christi. And Anderson able to find an angle to get the pass into Schmelzenbach. To Schillinger, and the ball went through her hands, and Schillinger going to make up for it, go back and get the basketball. All the way across. They had Manfredi open, but couldn't get her to the ball. Here comes Collins, number 34. And that pass back tipped and almost stolen away. Sylvester will go back to Collins. In tough spot to get the shot out, tries to make the pass across the paint. And boy, look at that defense. Travel call, and that was just tenacious defense by Schillinger and by Anderson for Christi King. And I missed the substitution. I do see Brusso has come out of the ball game, and Eaton, okay, Eaton number 4 has come back in for the Lady Crusaders. As there's 6 people on the floor for Matta Christi, it'll be Montagna coming out of the ball game, number 2. And that's Schmelzenbach. Works off the screen set by Schillinger. Looking for Manfredi again. She's open on that left side, and again the pass tipped and taken away. Eaton will take the basketball back, put the ball on the floor, and she got fouled. That's only going to be the 4th team foul on Matta Christi. And Collins will pick up the foul. And Trombley, number 13, coming back in for Christi King now with 2:23 to go. As Anderson with a good round of applause. Good minutes off the bench for Anderson. And they are going to allow Beatty to come in for Christi, number 14. Well, I'll tell you what, they've worked as a team, Christi, as they put on quite the team display here in this ball game. That's Manfredi, gets the pass off to Schmelzenbach, and she did pick up the back foot. That's a good call, and she did travel. So side out to Christi. They'll be right in front of the Christ the King bench. And Collins, okay, back in the ball game and works against Eaton. See Eaton right there, just get right up on her tight defensively. Shot up and I don't know how it didn't go through the hole. High off the glass, it came back out of the cylinder. Schmelzenbach got quite a running start there and they let it go. Schmelzenbach fouled on the floor by Sylvester. Yeah, and that's non-shooting foul, possession foul, ball on the baseline. There's the grab, the shot, and a little bit strong. The putback, no good. Trombley will try it, no good. They've had good offensive sequencers. Eat will get the ball back. Schillinger being covered by Sylvester, nowhere to get the shot up. Trombley will just recycle the offense with a minute 41 to go. Trombley kicks, fires, a lot of muscle behind it. Manfredi put the shot, it might have been partially tipped. And here comes Christi the other way. Boy, Schmelzenbach came around. Now Eaton will pick her up on the left side. That's a tough defensive duo up top. I am waiting for the call. And the official's not sure. They will go to the arrow on the call jump ball, go to the arrow, and Manfredi come out as Schillinger, Lily Schillinger coming in the ball game now for Christ the King. Also from Christi, number 10, Maggie Miller, who made an appearance in the first half back in the ball game, taking the spot of Tyler Santelli. So Christi just fell behind too much, too early, and just have had to really battle uphill. It's been Christ the King as a team, their defense, their communication, switching off, playing good D, and then offense, distributing the ball around, everybody crashing the boards. It's been a good effort by the Christ the King squad. They're 69 seconds away from claiming the State of Vermont championship in CYO's. Schillinger, Trombley makes the grab and too far into the basket, hit the bottom of the backboard. And blue basketball, and it's going to be the 5th team foul on Christ the King now. Now, in neither half did either team get to the limit. And there's some discussion on the, well, Coach Eaton showed like a jump ball, but another Christ King basketball, okay. And now Christ King will have Eaton with the basketball. And Trombley the catch, and no. And it's going to be Christ the King with the basketball on the base. I was just listening to the Christi coach having a difference of opinion with the official right now. I'm not sure over what, but it will become Christi basketball. And just a tad under a minute to go in the basketball game, and I'm pretty sure, if I remember from last year, they do the presentation of the championship trophy right after the contest. So of course I'll stick right here with it. And Eaton able to spring right back up off the floor after she lost her bounce, and Beatty turned, lost the bounce, fell down. There was no contact on the play. They say that was last touched by Trombley of Christ the King. As they decide, it'll be Sylvester taking the ball out of bounds. They're going to run that stack formation. Christi, to their credit, they came back very resilient group and have an 8-0 run going. Unfortunately, they gave up a 22-0 run to Christ the King. And it was right around the minute and a half mark left to play in the third quarter that Christi able to get their first basket. Schmelzenbach will get it into Trombley, and Trombley hears the call for the ball from Eaton, and she wants to go long distance off the hands of Schillinger, up and tough shot, but it almost went for Lily Schillinger. That shot no good. And we have a push from behind being called on Matter Christi, and that's only going to be their 6th foul, so no shots still coming from the free throw line. And you see them line up in the box formation. I'll leave the shot a little bit wide so you can watch this play unfold. Oh, they had Schmelzenbach open on the break. Didn't get the basketball down low. Schillinger to Eaton. Eaton looking for Trombley down inside the paint. Trombley will pick up the foul. Well, I have it as Trombley. I'll let it become official. 13, that is Trombley, and that is a foul, and that will be possession going over to Matter Christi. As the clock underway inside of 10 seconds to go. Collins wants to dump the ball to the elbow. Beatty goes baseline. No. Rebound Schillinger, and 1 second. And that's it. Christi King dominating the 56th grade basketball game. Will get the win 22-6 over Matter Christi. And I'll watch the handshakes. And they do have the medallions and the plaques all set on the center court. You see it right there. Well, close enough center court, middle of the floor. And again, just a tremendous team effort by Christi King. Some of the best defense I've seen played all year by any school at any level. And there are the handshakes. And it's on to the next level of the CYO tournament. Like I said, I for some reason have Connecticut in my mind, but I could be completely wrong.
Nice job, ladies. Congratulations. First thing I'd like to do is award Mater Christi runners-up plaque for 56 Grammar School. Come up and see
Good job. Get the runner-up spot.
State CYO runner-up. Want to congratulate each girl. If you want one at a time. Great.
Boy, what a great effort they had out here on the court in this championship game. And no stranger to posing. They've done a good job. Very cooperative group when it comes to posing for the picture. As they award the medallions, that's your state champions for the CYO 5th and 6th grade level. And you sign on Munger Vision on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. You go to PEGTV.com, click video on demand, or you can give them a call at 747-0151, or you can just turn it on to Channel 15 on your television. As we wind it down, congratulations to Christ the King. A very good effort by Matt and Christi. And I'll have more CYO coverage for you as the week progresses.